This is Nosey with Good Intentions, the podcast.
In every nook and cranny.
This is Michael.
And Kirk. Guiding your noses today.
That worked! So,
by the way, camera one, we're in the seventh circle of hell here. Had to get the ice water out. I've been doing a little green tea. With some honey and some split sugar. It's very good. But here in Dante's Inferno, in our new recording studio, had to switch to the ice water on that one because it's hot as hell. Hot as hell in here.
Hot mess. So,
what's on your mind today?
So I was wondering, do you have to go through adversity to find out if your friendship with someone is genuine?
Okay. I don't think it's a requirement.
Okay. You don't got to punch that card.
But I think that if you make it through some sort of adversity, it does sort of give like this might be more than a season, or this might be a long season.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about this. So me and Chocolate Swirl.
Okay.
We got into a knockdown drag out. Did
y'all get into a fist fight?
Not a fist fight.
Oh, okay.
You know, sisters. My mom made me do 2 years of community college.
Okay.
Which at the time I was mad. But now...
Well, why were you mad?
Well, because I wanted to go away to school. Because I was queer. I was queer and I was trying to survive.
I will go explore my body.
I was trying to live.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, they were killing bitches. You know what I'm saying? In all seriousness, like when I was in fourth grade, I remember this vividly. When I was in fourth grade, I don't remember what we were doing as a class.
Okay.
But the elementary school was one road back from the main street. And so we had went to the main street for something. I don't remember what it was. But there was a KKK parade right down through Main Street, undisclosed location.
Yeah, no thank you.
Fourth grade. So I mean that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it was long ago.
But you know, when I was a little younger and I was trying to get out of this place.
Right.
Out of the undisclosed location, which I've since moved back to. But I was just trying to live.
Right.
Anyway, so I did the 2 years of community college, which here's the thing, Camber One, if you're out there, go for it because it was a lot easier. It was a hell of a lot cheaper. And when I did leave for school, I had like 1 or 2 classes, general ed, and then the rest of it were major classes.
Right.
That was so nice.
Okay.
Anyway, so me and Chocolate Swirl, all that to say, Chocolate Swirl went straight to college, 4-year university. We went to the same university. Right. And I think I just nonchalantly said, I think everybody should go to community college. That was probably the best thing that my mom ever did for me, was make me do that. Because by the time that I got here, I wouldn't have met Chocolate Swirl. Had I went straight to university, because he's 2 years after me. So his freshman year was my junior year.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So we wouldn't have met if I would have went straight off to college. So that was also another thing, like, we met because I went to,
Right.
And again, it's not that every kid should go, but I will say that extra 2 years, I was a lot more mature by the time that I got to university.
Right.
And there were a lot of people that didn't make it past that first and second semester.
Don't a lot of people drop out their first year, let alone?
So many.
Right.
My brother-in-law was the same way. Like he went straight off to school,
gotcha.
and that first semester, like people, I don't think people realize like those first 2 semesters,
right?
That's adulting 101 right there.
Yeah, because you don't know nothing about budgeting. Not that you have a lot of a budget.
About birthing no babies.
No, you ain't made no babies.
Right, you don't have anything like budgeting. I didn't know how to do laundry.
See, I know how to do laundry, but I just read the instructions on the washing machine. And I picked up from stuff I saw on TV, like separate the whites from the colors, lights and darks.
Okay.
So that's how I kind of learned. Nobody really sat me down. It's like, this is how you wash clothes.
Yeah.
You need to do this. And then I start figuring out there's fabric softener. You put it in the middle of the spinner and...
I don't put it in the middle of the spinner, but
you put it directly in there?
I just throw it in there with the rest of it.
You just say F it.
I just put it all in there.
Why?
Well, because it's worked.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
20
it's
years
gonna end
now.
up with the clothes anyway.
Well, not 20 years, but 15 years now.
Yeah.
Well, but the first 2 months in the dorm room, when I finally made it to university, 3 of the girls on my hall taught me how to do laundry.
Okay.
And so that's how I did laundry. I didn't discover fabric softener until I moved off of campus.
Okay.
And I guess I didn't. Here's how I learned about fabric softener.
Oh, Lord.
I thought it was detergent. So I was just washing my clothes.
I'm just musty as hell one night. A little hint of fabric softener.
So my friend was like, Biscuit and I lived together for a year.
Biscuit was like, baby.
Biscuit went, are you just putting fabric softener in here?
He's like, it's much cheaper.
I said, it's the green bottle right there.
It's economic.
Like, she goes, that's not detergent. That's fabric softener. I said,
I don't really know what fabric softener does. I think it's supposed to make your fabric softer.
It does.
Does it?
It does. And I buy cheap clothes. So that really does help.
Wool light and all that good stuff.
I don't buy wool light.
I don't need
expensive.
Expensive as hell.
Yeah. I get the GV.
Oh, great value. See how I know what you're talking about?
Yeah, but you shouted it out. I said GV because we're not sponsored.
Well, I want people to know that I'm not bougie. But now that I've become a grown up, I do use a bit Downy. A little bit. I'm materialistic.
You have Air Jordans. You're bougie.
No, that's just black trauma.
Daddy tissue. So me and Chocolate Swirl had a knockdown drag out because he went straight to university and he was like, this is the way to live. And I didn't. And I'm like, this is my way's the way to live. And for whatever reason, we like he took that and was pissed at me.
He took it
because he thought that I was like downing his parents. I mean, it was a whole thing.
Oh, but I'm sure you didn't mean it.
It was just no. And then I got mad because he was mad at me. It was just a whole thing. Anyway, we survived it. We're fine.
Right.
But I don't think we've had a trial, and I think we're doing just fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we'll have one and we can talk about it on here.
You know that one time, Kirk, you was doing X, Y, and Z? I didn't appreciate that, bro. No. I've been through adversity with Big Bro, but our adversity...
Have y'all survived it?
Yeah. I mean, I would say so.
That sounded so condescending. I just meant like, did you come out of the other side?
Yes, we came out unscathed, as they would say. No, I mean, okay, one time he got mad at me when I went off to college, aka DeVry, which is college, air quotes.
I thought you were going to say the military.
No.
Gotcha.
It was good. He wrote letters. We wrote letters back and forth while I was in boot camp. Yeah, you got. See, you had to make it gay.
Like the Notebook. No, that's sweet. I always make it gay.
You do. No, he wrote me. He told me about when Sean Taylor died. You don't know who that is. The Redskins Hall of Fame player.
Person. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be having his jersey on later today, which is over there. But anyway, but yeah, so I went off to school and I didn't tell him. And so I don't think he would ever admit this, so I probably shouldn't tell the story, but whatever. So I got to go to school and I was like, I want to leave and go off to school. And I didn't really tell anybody. I just kind of bounced. And so he was mad at me. No, it wasn't that. It wasn't college. I'm tripping. It was when I tried to go off to, this is one of my few attempts to live with my dad. So so it was 12th grade.
There's no tissues here.
No.
But there's some toilet paper.
Yeah, because he's full of caca. So I in my mind at 17 and a half or whatever, I was like, I want to go meet all your lifelong friends in school. So I'm gonna go move with my dad, and when I was young, I was like, I love DC, which I still love DC. But anyway, I was like, I'm gonna move up there and meet my lifelong friends and find this start.
Fuck these other friends?
No, it wasn't that. It was just I've always wanted to live in DC.
Bye, girls. I gotta go find some new lifelong friends.
No, in my mind.
Anybody else hear that but me? Camera one.
Y'all don't listen to him. See, the angle of the other camera, I can't even look into it. That's cool though.
That's good because it won't be the side of my arm.
It's always
that's always in the camera and my random nose.
But no, so I went up there and I didn't tell anybody. And so I got up there, and apparently in the state of Maryland, you have to have so many community service hours as a kid. You have to have, and I guess they basically shit all over where we live now. It was like, no, that's not the educational equivalent. So you would have to do an additional year of school. I would basically be, and it was like the middle of my senior year. Yeah. And I was like, nah, bro, I'm not graduating in the 13th year.
Never mind. I'll go back to my loser lifetime friends that I've got down here in the undisclosed location.
Stupid. So I came back, ended up failing English because I had missed too many days. So I graduated 12th grade out of summer school. So I had a rainbow graduation. And there, you know,
a rainbow graduation?
It's where all the schools.
Is that the gay one?
No, you're so stupid. It was Pride graduate. No, it's all the different schools and their colors, their cap and gown. So it's multiple colors.
I don't think we do that in the North undisclosed location.
No,
I don't know.
Yeah, I graduated out of summer school. I was valedictorian of summer school.
Nice.
Which is nothing to be proud of.
You should be proud of that.
Why? Not valedictorian. I gave a speech. Excuse me. Let me not lie on myself. I gave a speech.
So you're a liar, sir.
No, I retracted my statement.
Ma'am, sir, ma'am, you're lying.
It was like that. There wasn't
you were the cool kid. You got voted coolest of summer school.
No, it was more so you did really good in your one class that you had to take to graduate, and we want you to give.
They're like, you're the only one that got an A the whole summer.
It's easier when you have one class.
They're like, everybody else had to divide theirs up.
Yes, 8 classes a school year.
Okay, well at least you finished it.
Yeah, I did. I graduated.
That's an accomplishment.
It's all right, but so anyway, so me and
just shadow my compliment. That's fine.
Because
we're gonna have ours right now. Our adversity. Our trial is gonna happen right now.
So we went to senior week. Me, Big Bro, and 2 other guys, and he was a dick to me pretty much the whole time. And I think it was because he was mad that I had left.
Well, you did go to find new lifelong friends.
Whatever. I was a kid. What was I supposed to do? But so senior week was all right. It was kind of annoying because he was being like a dick to me, but that's kind of his way of saying I'm mad at you.
That life.
What?
I didn't even go to senior week.
You didn't go to senior week?
No.
Oh, we went to Myrtle Beach.
I didn't live that life.
Why?
I just didn't.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Well, it was fun.
I guess I'm living it now.
Your lifelong summer week. I mean, senior week.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've been friends for 20 plus years. So I would say, I think I don't
Yeah,
think
you settled.
Whatever. You stupid. Well, I got 3 childhood friends I've basically known for like 20 plus years. And the other 2, like my middle best friend and little bro, I don't think we've ever had any adversity that we had to go through. I know we've gone through like being broke as kids, but that's not adversity between us. That's commonality.
To each other. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, maybe there's adversity or there's commonality. Maybe
both. They don't have to be in the same breath.
Yeah,
but
maybe both.
Because I mean, I think that having as bad as it sounds, being poor together also brings you together.
Yeah.
Because you know what it's like to have nothing. Maybe. Because me and my friends,
that would be adversity, just not
between
adversity
each other.
Between the two of you.
Yeah, because me and my friends
shared adversity.
Yeah, because we've definitely been like, we got like $6 between the 2 of us. We're going to kill this dollar menu, which the real dollar menu, not this value menu.
Correct.
Because now because now a double cheeseburger is a McDouble and it's 1 slice of cheese instead of 2 slices of cheese, which I don't really care if I need the extra cheese.
50 more cents for extra cheese.
Yeah, and it's not $1 anymore. It's $1.59.
Yeah.
It's definitely not $1. I don't think there's $1
They even had
anymore.
to change. There's not a I was
value
literally
menu,
about to say it's called value menu.
Yeah,
now.
I don't think it's as valuable as it once was, but I think it's raised in value.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I think that I think it can be both. I think you can go through adversity with a friend, and that lets you know, like, even after a big blow up, y'all are still, like you said, you came out on the other side, but maybe it lets you know, like, even adversity didn't tear y'all apart as friends.
Maybe.
Because even the one friend that I am quote unquote no longer cool with, we're not really enemies. We just parted ways, I guess.
You can't eat at my table, but I'd like for you to eat.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna never want my former or current homeboys to not do well.
Yeah.
He just
former
can't.
Girlfriends.
I don't give a fuck about them. Any exes can kind of kick rocks.
Yeah. Yeah. We want them to die.
I mean, if
slow
you
agonizing deaths, I believe is what you said last time.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I have no objection to that. They ain't getting no high fives from me.
Yeah. No flowers. Isn't it flowers?
Nah, no flowers. No. They get no flowers from me. But I mean, because when you go through adversity together, not opposing, but I mean, like if you're poor together, you know what that feels like. It's a commonality thing, or you might know ethnically or orientation or even religiously. If you have some of the same beliefs, I think that helps you build a bond. But what if you no longer have that?
I think that's adversity, though, depending on what your religion is.
Some might be a little harsher than others.
What I mean is like if here in the undisclosed country,
okay, stupid undisclosed country.
You know, there's a religion that seems to be very dominating.
Okay.
So if you're part of that religion, you're part of the dominating group.
Yeah, so you're not.
So there's really no adversity there.
But if
you know what I mean,
a smaller one.
But I mean, if you were if you're the person that has the what they look at as the weird religion, then you may have a little adversity.
Oh, that's fair. If you were Muslim and right after 9/11 and you weren't one of those, obviously the bombers or whatever, you would, if you as a kid and another kid are both Muslim, then you probably go through the same crucifix. What word am I looking for?
Crucifying.
Yes, but I'm trying to think of the verb.
It's
version.
not the crucifixion.
No, it's not. That's
not hanging on the cross.
No, absolutely not. You go through the same
adversity.
Yeah, there we go. We just go back to adversity because I cannot think of the suffix at the end of that word.
I don't know either.
But anyway, you go through the same BS as being, I will say discrimination. How about that? If you go through the same discrimination,
I mean, it is.
Yeah, people are throwing shit at you or just being mean to you and you're being bullied.
Yeah.
That would probably bring people closer together.
True.
But I think you can have different beliefs and still find commonality as kids or just as friends.
True.
Yeah.
Well, but is there any what if you don't make it through the adversity? Is there, I'm trying to think I've had friendships. I had one.
Okay.
Of course, they were, okay.
Did they create?
I think I've said before, I'm not just not friends with people. It takes a lot.
I'm the same way,
for me to go, no.
Yeah. You had to announce we're no longer friends. Yeah.
We're no longer friends. Kick rocks.
Yeah. You use my, okay, like that.
It takes a lot.
Yeah.
It takes a lot.
I'm the same way.
But there is one person right off the bat I can think of.
You told me about at the bar and you seen.
Yes.
Did you tell a story on here?
Probably not. We'll get there one day.
Okay. No, not the story why y'all fell out. I mean, about what happened. Did you tell the story about what happened in the bar?
Oh, no. You didn't? But he's the friend that I was talking about, that quote that I was trying to say that you found on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Still want you to eat.
I still want you to eat. Yeah. But it ain't going to be at my table.
Nah, not at all. Seats taken.
Right. Well, but it's that kind of thing of we did not make it through that adversity because it was self-made.
Oh, okay.
He made it himself. And it was unnecessary adversity that we didn't need to go through.
You don't have to tell the story if you don't want to, but
I'm not going to tell it now. I might tell it another time because I think it'll be a better story for another topic.
Okay, well, let me ask you this about it so I can kind of understand it. Was it what kind of adversity was it?
You did some fucked up shit.
To you?
To me.
Oh, okay.
That I can't.
Was it deliberate or was it?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, because there's times when
we had a conversation about 4 times where I said, please don't do this.
Oh, you said
there was an agreement.
Yeah.
4 different times that was not going to happen. And then you literally went and did the one thing you did was that.
Okay. Yeah. We done. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. That's fair.
Sorry, not sorry.
Dimmy
sorry. I'm Dimmy sorry. I'm kidding. That's so stupid.
No, I feel you on that. I think I've never, like I said, even the former friend that I still want him to live and be successful. We didn't really fall out like, I'm no longer your friend, you're no longer mine. But I think it was kind of understood after a while.
Yeah.
And then
I did have another friend.
Okay.
I can talk about this one. I think this will be a better example for this topic. That other one, that'll be a better example for a different topic. Okay. So I had this friend and we used to go out all the time, hang out all the time.
And y'all are no longer friends?
In college. Mm-hmm. If you saw me, you saw him. Mm-hmm. If you saw him, you saw me. We're no longer friends. Here's why. He can kiss my ass.
Okay.
So he started dating this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think they had been together a week or 2.
Okay.
We were in college. And my friend, ex-friend, cheated on the boyfriend.
Okay.
We all knew it.
Okay.
So that comes out, not from me.
Right.
It comes out in the series of events.
So you didn't spill the beans.
I didn't say a word.
Gotcha.
So then they seem to work through that.
Okay.
Great. Whatever. So anyway.
Hold on. He cheated on them within the first couple weeks?
Yeah, I think it was within the first month.
I don't think that's not really cheating to me, but continue. They were definitively a couple, or they were dating?
They were monogamous. They had the monogamous boyfriend.
Do you like me? Check yes or no. Basically,
pretty much.
Okay. I thought you meant like they had met. And
Are we monogamous? Yes.
Oh, okay.
I also agree that we're monogamous.
Okay,
yes.
Got you. Go ahead.
We've now had the monogamy conversation.
Because if we just start
we're
dating
on the monorail
in a month, then and we haven't stated we're exclusive, that's not cheating. But continue. Now that I have more information,
Okay. So anyway, fast forward. Mm-hmm. They have this conversation. They sort of work things out. Whatever. Blah blah blah. So then, in this conversation, allegedly, my friend has said, these are all the people that I have been intimate with.
To his partner?
To his partner.
Okay.
So in comes me.
Oh, hell.
So there's a group of us sitting at this house. And we're having an open conversation about their relationship, which was already awkward.
That's touchy.
So one of the people that is on the list of friends been intimate with is a friend of his.
And is that person there?
And they're currently, they were just there or something. They had been around recently.
They just graced them with their presence. Yes. Oh, okay.
So, they're just talking back and forth, blah, blah, blah. And I was just so impressed with this guy, with the boyfriend, because I thought, oh my God, you really have, right from the get-go, you're really taking this all in stride. Like, wow.
The cheating?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I said, wow, I just want to let you know, I really admire that you I was like especially, one of them was just here. And
Kirk,
I was so impressed.
You just dry snitched like hell.
And he went, what? Who's
Kirk?
He goes, who do you mean? And I'm like, Bibbidi Boo. I don't know. None of these people deserve nicknames. I was like, oh, Bibbidi Boo. Because we just had this open conversation where you said you've listed every fucking person that you've been intimate with. It's the one he didn't tell.
Shaking my head.
So then we have this whole thing where I spend hours talking to the boyfriend. Hours. So at the end of it, the next day, my friend texts me, hey, can we come talk? Do you have a minute to come talk? I skipped class to go talk to him. So I walk in.
Oh, Lord.
And he says, my boyfriend said that I have to either pick him or you to be friends with. And I went,
what?
Oh. I was like, oh.
Wait, let me make sure I understand the story. The person that did the cheating said, I have to either be with my boyfriend or be friends with you.
The boyfriend of the cheater.
Oh.
Said, you can't date me and be friends with Kirk. You have to pick me or pick Kirk.
What?
Well, spoiler alert, camera one, he picked the boyfriend.
Okay.
Who he then broke up with about a month later.
Lord.
For another guy. But you know who wasn't there to be friends?
You.
This bitch right here. Because you didn't pick me. You could have lied to your boyfriend for another month.
Yeah. Or just hung out separately.
Or we didn't have to hang out together. Like with him.
As a group, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You could have been like, hey, could you lay low for a month? And I'd have been like, you know what? Cool. But he said, and I'm going to pick this boyfriend. Even though you and I have spent the last almost year hanging out almost every day. So anyway, he can go die. Hope you can eat.
He can't sit at your table or eat.
Yeah, he can eat. I don't want him to die. I don't want anybody to die.
I know.
But like that was, I mean, I will say I do applaud him for like saying it to my face and not like over the phone or whatever.
Yeah.
However, I will say when I was in college, that was still the after 9 o'clock, like texting is not free time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, we still like talk to people in person, not now where you're, you know.
Yeah.
Like I text people to be like, hey, are you free for me to call you?
That's what I text you. Are you busy right now? I do, because I know people are doing stuff. You're not just sitting waiting.
You know, there was a day where we were like,
don't call me until 9. Yeah.
It was 9 o'clock. I'm calling whoever will answer the phone.
Even though we didn't have nothing to talk about.
That had not shit to talk about. Had seen each other all day at school.
But we got to talk some more.
We got to have these conversations. It's 9 o'clock. I got to talk to somebody. It's free.
Yeah. I remember those days.
Yeah.
Actually,
anyway, so it was around that same time.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Yeah, that one, I think that one's a better one. We didn't survive the adversity.
And that's not even real adversity. It's adversity for that time.
Oh, here's even better. Uh-huh. So a few years later, me and Chocolate Swirl, who knows this person, we ran into him at like Walmart or something. And he like gave me a hug. Hey, how have you been? What is going on? And then told Hayden later, I don't know why we weren't friends anymore. Bitch, yes, you do know. Deep down, you do know.
Yeah,
and if you don't remember, let me tell you who remembers.
I do.
This bitch right here. This bitch right here remembers it. Because it hurt my feelings. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that really hurt my feelings. You're supposed to be
my friend, and you literally, the guy who keeps cheating on you, gave you an ultimatum over...
No. The cheater was my friend.
Oh.
The cheatee gave him the ultimatum because apparently since I spilled the beans and he had to go through all that pain again, which I fucking talked to him for 4 hours about.
See, I ain't consoling nobody
and
for
consoled
4 hours.
Him, the boyfriend, who was not even my friend.
Yeah, I'm not consoling nobody that's not my friend for 4 hours.
Yeah.
You're a better man than me. I would be like, look, hey, man, if it's a list of 10, what's 11?
Yeah.
Not being funny, just
pretty much.
That's just the reality of it.
It was a long list.
The saga continues.
It was a long list. But I mean, you know, that was one of those where we didn't survive the adversity that they had. They caused that adversity for themselves.
And then well,
because we had went to this house party. By the way, I miss a good house party.
I do too. You know what I want to do one day for a good Halloween party? I want to have you ever seen House Party?
The movie?
Yeah.
No.
Only
camera one. I've seen all 3 Fridays. Can I get a break?
Yeah, no. You got to catch up on those next. Only camera, whatever number this one is. Make sure he watches the second one. But first one
House
is
Party 2.
There's 3 of them. The second one, the second one has the best. They have the best house party, even though it's actually in the college. They're in college, and the second one, they have the house party in the staff cafeteria. I think it's a cafeteria or lounge. It's where the staff eats at, but they also have.
How old is this movie?
At least 20 plus years old.
Okay.
No, it didn't come out last week.
It might be in the 5. I go through the $5 bin at Walmart.
It's probably in there. It's probably
There's
all
a Walmart
3
that I found recently that has a $3.75 bin.
Nuh-uh.
Oh yeah, went through that.
Is that a Black Friday special?
Went through that yesterday.
Do you find anything good?
Went through that yesterday.
I don't even have a DVD player anymore.
I like 5 movies for $3.75.
I don't even have a DVD player anymore.
Yeah, I have a DVD player in the undisclosed.
I'm lying. We have it in. I think it's in Gabby's garage. Yeah, it's probably in her garage. But anyway, but yeah. I lost a whole bunch of train. Oh, the point is, for one Halloween, I want to have a fire-ass pajama house party. In the second one, there's a pajama jam.
I have a onesie.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Turns out it's a women's onesie.
You would have a women's onesie.
Who knew? Who knew?
You should know. What color is it? It might not be a girl color.
No, it's not.
What color?
I can't remember if it has like candy canes on it or.
Oh, it's like a seasonal one.
I think so.
What makes it a women's pajama set?
Didn't you tell me it was a woman's one?
You said it was women's.
Oh, Macaroni and Cheese told me it was a woman's.
Based on what?
Something. I forgot what it was.
Oh.
I'll have to ask him.
But that's what I want to do. I want to have a fire-ass pajama jam.
Yeah. We can't have it here at the 7th Circle of Hell, though.
We can, as long as it's not hot.
We'll have to get the pajama shorts and pajama.
No, I don't have the nicest legs.
Tank top.
And they're very hairy. I'm not wearing no pajama shorts. I got to have my kid and play all the way down. No, but Play had a fire ass pajama outfit on. His was like silk, and like he had the
Who is Play?
Kid and Play. Oh hell, you've
Is that
never
a
heard of
rapper?
Kid and Play? That's a rap group.
Did you know? Okay,
You
I
have
have
never
a
heard of
rap question for you.
Yes, sir. About the raptresses or the rap
No,
historian?
the Raptors.
Okay. Hold on. You don't know who Kid and Play is?
No.
Yeah. I'm
Is there a song that maybe I would know?
Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
No.
Anyway.
So
Camera, whatever, and camera. I'm gonna
Camera
get his
one.
ass. I'm gonna learn him.
today, so we should celebrate today. There's a window behind me, but we have curtains now, so I'm now Caucasian again instead of light skinned black. In the video, you can now tell that I'm white again.
Are you disappointed?
A little bit. It was nice. The tan. I like to be a little tan.
I can do some color correction if you'd like. Make you racially ambiguous again.
Kid and Play. I don't know who that is, but I do have a Raptor question for you. Travis Porter.
Yeah.
Is 3 guys.
You mean Travis Scott?
Travis Porter.
I don't know who Travis Porter is.
I know one you don't know.
That's not a rapper.
It is 3. It's 3 guys.
Dude, can you reference a song?
Jesus, I knew you were going to say that, and I couldn't think of any of the words.
Who the hell is Travis Porter? I know Travis Scott.
Not Travis Scott.
You know who Travis Scott is?
I know
though.
Travis Scott. Travis Porter is 3 guys.
Mm-mm.
He's
okay. How do you know about them? This group?
Because I'm down.
Stupid. I'm down. I might name this episode because I'm down.
I'm down. Him downstairs.
You're a mess.
I can't think of the name of the song now, but if I played it for you, you'd be like, oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's Travis Porter, and there's 3 of them apparently.
I have no idea.
Run it like a crash dummy, something like that. Anyway.
Run it like a that don't even a hint of.
There's one part where it's like one cheek. It's like clap 1 cheek, 2 cheek, both cheek. Got a white girl, ain't got no cheek, and I was like, that's me. No acetol.
I have no idea what you're referring to.
I'll play it for you on break, and then we'll update you next week on the next episode
in the same outfits.
That'll be this outfit right here. By the way, nobody commented that I was wearing. Okay, so in the last one,
yes.
I'm sitting in the chair wearing a blue tank top,
and the blue one is in the back.
The blue tank top is on the screen. It's the same blue tank top, and I'm going, "This is a new outfit." It's literally the other video.
Maybe I didn't notice it the first episode you wore it.
But anyway.
You terrible.
But House Party, we should. I'll have to look that up.
I
House
think it's on
Party,
Netflix.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second one to me is probably the best one.
Second. Okay. House Party 2.
Yeah.
Who's in House Party? Anybody that I might know?
Yeah, man, all the great blacks. I said the great black. That is horrible. But anyway, Queen Latifah's in the second one.
Oh, I love her.
Martin Lawrence is in all 3 of them.
Okay. I like him. I didn't mean to be like.
Have you ever seen?
I didn't mean to be like, I love her, and then all right.
No, Martin Lawrence is the DJ. In at least the first 2. I can't remember if he's the DJ in the.
Is it Shanae? Is that the
character? No, he's not playing Sinead.
No. Is that the character's name in
Martin?
Martin.
It's named after Martin.
Yeah.
But yeah, then Immature is in the third one. You know who Immature is?
Singer?
Right? The singing group?
The group. There's 2 of them.
There's 3 of them.
Not Crisscross.
No.
Not Crisscross Applesauce. Oh, there's 3 of them?
In Immature? Yeah.
Marquise Houston.
Marcus Houston.
Oh, let me tell Marquise.
It's Marcus Houston.
It's not Marcus Houston.
Marquise.
It's Marquise.
But it's Marcus Houston.
You know why I know about him?
Well,
Roger.
Yeah.
Sister.
Yeah, there you go. We'll have to update your black card. Oh, Lord. So we got Marcus Houston, Romeo, and Batman.
Lil Romeo?
Hell no.
I was about to say he wasn't in there.
Hell no. He wasn't even born then, I don't think. He might have been like 3. When,
well, you know, his first album, he was like 8.
Yeah, that's true. But no, it's Marcus Houston, Romeo with the eye patch.
Rap historian over here, camera 1.
Batman, a.k.a. LDB, Little Drummer Boy. He made a lot of their beats. But anyway, you don't know who Immature is? You know
Yes.
who IMX is? Oh, you do know.
I know Immature. Marquise Houston.
Yeah, there you go. Marcus Houston. You're a hot mess. But yeah, Immature's in House Party.
Yeah.
3. You seen, you know Felicia from the first Friday?
Rashad?
No, by Felicia from the first Friday.
Oh, the girl. Yeah.
Kid gets married to her in the third one. She's not a crackhead in the third
Does
one.
she play the same character?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, she's not the same character.
Just same
actress. There you go.
Okay. Actor.
There you go. We got to be gender neutral, apparently. But yeah. Yes, she's in it. Who else is in it? It's a bunch of great black actors.
By the way, we're doing the full body podcast again, and I hate it.
I'll crop it out so that they
I
can't
need
see
a
this
table.
camera.
I'm about to move this table in between us.
Good. We need to get us a nice coffee table and put it in the middle. We could just reach to it. Excuse me.
Oh,
that'd be a good idea.
Maybe
Not today though.
Yeah.
So what else is on your mind, sir?
Well, going back to the adversity thing, you know we love a good derail.
Oh, can I derail again?
Sure.
All right. So our sister pod, they asked us a question to respond.
That's
to.
true. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I brought it up. So they basically, in a nutshell, they basically said, what can a woman offer a man?
Oh, that bring to the table bullshit. Oh, sorry, girls. Okay. The fuck was that?
What?
Who is this man that's like, oh no, I'll just buy a prostitute. Shut the fuck up. Who is this man?
I mean, you pay a woman to go away.
That's the moral of the story.
Yeah.
Can we just say that? Mm-hmm. Women, if you're out there, mammy, camera
that's
one.
what prostitution is. You paying for a woman to go away.
Yeah.
You're not really paying for the service.
But that's preferable.
For some people, yeah.
So that's what you can bring to the table.
The ability to go away.
You can be like, I will have sex with you. I will cook you a meal, and then I'll go have a life. And you just text me when you're ready for me to come back again. Buddy.
Right?
But you could be monogamous.
A monogamous cut buddies?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, that's a lot safer.
I think that's what most straight men want.
We might.
You can admit it.
That would be pretty dope.
We're giving advice here. This is priceless advice for free, by the way.
You stupid. But I think a guy would not mind just a young lady. Yeah, that would be pretty cool though. A monogamous cut
and
buddy.
Like, all right, I'm ready to go to bed. Come, I'll cuddle you. For, the cuddle times.
We ain't trying to cuddle.
You can every once in a while.
We cuddle for the potential post cuddling. A good post cuddle, you feel me? But I mean, if you think about it though, if a rich guy at least, if you're a self-sustaining man, what would you want a woman to bring to the table? Because this is not shade at Ash. Well, but what I'll say is, she said that she would give help vision and stuff like that. And I'm not a rich man, so
can I say something really fucked up? I love you, Ash. We hadn't met yet, but we're going to meet today. When she said that, I was like,
he's already rich, so he might have already had the vision.
I went, girl, if you got so much vision, what are you doing for yourself? You know what I'm saying, though?
Oh, wow. I
don't know her, though, because she didn't say, you know what I'm saying? She kept going, I'll give him the vision. I kept going,
like, what is
girl,
the vision?
What vision is it?
Gotcha.
You hadn't said anything.
Oh, you wanted her to elaborate.
Yeah. I was like, girl, what is this vision?
Well, see, and again, I'm regular. I ain't rich, none of that. So I haven't finished the vision.
Don't waste your vision on some man. Like, girl, do the vision for you.
Yeah, well.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
That's what I was like, as I was listening / watching the podcast.
Right.
I kept going, girl, don't waste it on this man.
F him.
Do it for you.
Yeah, let you do the vision. But see, I think if you're already rich, though, you probably don't need a vision. Maybe.
True. But I think, didn't they say something about somebody's girlfriend?
Wait, what?
That instead of a bracelet, she was like, invest in an apartment complex or
property,
whatever.
Yeah.
That was smart.
Yeah. Oh, Killer Mike's wife.
Okay.
Yeah, because that actually did happen. You know who Killer Mike is either?
I've heard the name.
He's from Atlanta. He's a big... Oh, I talked about him in one episode. I referenced him when I talked about black activists.
Uh-huh. So far you've referenced to a few people.
That you have no idea who they are.
Well, no. And it's funny because now one of them has come up.
Which one? Boosie?
Lil Boosie.
Well, he kind of dropped
Have several seats, Lil Boosie. Have several seats, Lil Boosie.
I got to defend Boosie, not the Lil Nas X thing.
That's what I'm talking about. The Lil Nas X
I'm talking about him.
First of all, here's my thing.
Okay.
If you're out there, camera one. Anybody, if you're out there, stop saying it's for the kids.
Okay.
Just say, I'm homophobic and I hate him. Just say, you know what I'm saying? Because when you say for the kids, the first question in my mind is, have you made your music for kids?
I will agree with that. If your
can we read some of your lyrics, please?
Yeah.
Where were the kids when you were writing your lyrics? Boosie.
I'll put it this way. None of this music is really for kids.
Why are you worried about the kids?
Yeah.
Have several seats.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
That's all I wanted. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Let me give you a vision of a chair. Sit down.
Oh, Lord, you're terrible.
But you know what I'm saying, though, about the whole vision thing? I kept thinking, like, girl, don't waste that vision on somebody else.
Yeah, that's fair. But do you think that, because I never want us to become that podcast of, I'm a high value man. I need a woman to do X, Y, and Z.
You're not Boaz.
I know.
Can we talk about Boaz?
I don't really know the whole story.
Camera one.
You're welcome to elaborate. I know I know Boaz and Ruth are together or something.
They get married.
That's not the story about that's not the looking back and turning into salt story, right?
No.
Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't get those mixed up.
No.
Okay.
No, I need to look back up Boaz to get some more details.
We might ask him in the group episode.
Maybe.
That's coming. I don't know if it's going to be released before or after this episode.
Spoiler
we'll figure
alert.
it out. Yeah. Have fun. Enjoy.
If it's already come out, well, no spoiler needed.
I will figure it out in that episode if we should.
But the whole thing with Boaz is I'm like, I feel like
what's the story?
Here's what I feel like is happening.
Okay.
I feel like what's happening is women have this idea of the guy, and the guy really just wants to have sex and eat food.
Yeah. We're pretty simple. As bad as that sounds. I'm not.
I can't judge. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
And hold hands. I like to hold hands. I'm a gay hand holder. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I want us to hang out.
Yeah. I mean,
but we're fun.
And women are not fun. We're going to talk about that one these days.
We will redo that episode. Yes. I'm so devastated because it ended up being a really good one.
It actually was not as shady as the sentence sounds.
Right.
It just was. Right. That's what started the conversation. Right. We might talk about that. We'll try that again.
We'll try it again.
Yeah. But I'm kind of over the high value conversation that people are having. Because it sounds like just a bunch of shitting on each other.
Well, first of all, it's feeding into the toxic masculinity stuff, which I ain't got no time for that. Yeah. But it's also like, okay, can I derail us for just a second?
Yeah.
Why? Okay, outsider perspective.
Oh, I pulled an ab muscle. Go ahead. Oh, continue. Oh.
He's pretending he has an ab muscle.
I'm trying to develop them.
I'm kidding.
Oh. Go ahead. I'm listening. Oh, Charlie Horse.
It seems okay. So we've sort of hinted at being black in America is a tough situation.
Yeah, it's a touchy situation being,
but
Afro anything. Oh, my ab hurts. Continue.
Do you need to stand up?
No, I did legs and shoulders yesterday, and I did a bunch of abs, and now my abs are doing me. Ow.
But it seems, outside of perspective, just as a reminder, just in case you've forgotten early in the episode.
There we go. Lord.
It seems hard to be black in the black community.
It is a little bit.
Or
a lot of bit.
Listen to them talk about or what's his face? The suit guy.
Oh,
he talks about all this stuff, and I'm like,
Kevin Samuel. Yeah.
I'm like, what is this standard that you're holding people to that's insane?
I don't know. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I watch his videos and I do find them informative. And I'll just be what I would say, F it. I think some of his views make sense, but I think that he'll reference that only maybe 3 to 5%. I forgot the exact number, so somebody's gonna kill me. Whatever. He references only 5% or 10% of Americans even make more than the general wage. The average medium income of whatever your state is. There's only 5% of whatever area you're in makes more. I think he said 5% of Americans, only 5% even make more than $100,000 a year. Let's
be honest. Yeah. That sounds completely plausible.
Yeah, I believe it. I've looked up some of the.
But also, just for you ladies out there, 9 times out of 10, the person that you think has money
doesn't have money,
has a credit card.
Yeah.
They don't have money. They have a credit card.
Right. But the reason why I referenced I agree with some of his views, as in, I get why he's saying you want a cooperative woman, a submissive woman. I'm not knocking that if whatever your prerogative is. But I think that we may have this whole high value, and I think it's influencing the Black community as far as setting unrealistic expectations.
It seems negative.
Yes. And I'm not saying everything is all butterflies and pink elephants.
Well, but it's this.
But some of it's not real life.
It's
either.
this threshold thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, I can understand you don't want somebody that's going to beat you.
Yeah.
That seems normal.
Yeah. Looking for somebody who's not going to cheat on you. There's nothing wrong with having standards.
I'm looking for someone who seems to enjoy the monorail as well.
Yeah.
Those are just like regular basic things.
Yeah.
But like, it seems to be getting into this 8 figures. If 6 figures are no longer enough, it's got to be 8 figures. Yeah. Who the hell has 6 figures?
That's what I mean. If you're looking for all these things that these quote unquote, I don't know, fake philosophers are talking about, I'm not knocking it, but most of that are not realistic goals, because we all are, not to be we're all flawed, and most of us don't make 6 figures, and most of us are just normal people,
right? And
it's okay that we're normal,
right?
But I think it's probably hypocritical watching all these YouTube videos, but if you think about it, watching all these videos of people, and again, if 5 or 10% of us only 5 to 10% of us make 6 figures or more annually, then why are we listening to people that most of them don't make 6 figures?
Pretty much.
Instead of just being okay with our lives. I'm okay being regular.
Right.
I know that I'm regular, and I have no problem with being a regular ass dude.
Regular and proud.
Yes. Because most of
us
are. Maybe
that'll be our next t-shirt. Regular and proud.
Because I think that goes on to that thing I was talking to you about. I think that is making being Black one thing that is causing being Black to be difficult. We're setting our expectations and there's nothing wrong with having high standards.
Yeah.
But it's okay to have standards that are within normal. Because I do believe in if you aim for the moon, at least if you aim for the stars, you hit the moon.
Aim for the moon, you'll land among the stars.
There you go. And so I get that. There's nothing wrong with dreaming big. Because
here's my thing with the whole Boaz thing. Mm-hmm. Like, it being a story aside, let's say there was a real Boaz. Okay. Did nobody go in that house to see how he was outside of the public sphere? That book was not written by Boaz.
Very
Do you know what I'm saying, though? Like, you're comparing outsides to insides.
Right.
And that's not how that works.
Right. Because the only person who knows what's really going on in your house is the people in your house.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Well, and I think it's one of those things where to me, it's setting this standard that's so insane. I mean, the Raptresses, they all, they have good beats, and they have like a clever line here or there. But I listen to like how they describe this man that they're looking for, and it's this gigantic penis. It's a bank account that seems unlimited.
Yes,
it's like,
and realistically,
what? How about somebody that wants to come home to you?
Yeah.
I guess that's not cool enough to be in the Raptresses songs.
You stupid. But no,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean,
can we go to Walmart together?
Right.
Or a local store together?
But I think, because I agree with you. I mean, truth be told, look, the average woman is not your maid.
Together.
And the average man is not the 100% financial provider for a household.
Right.
That's just real life.
Right.
The majority of us are regular. Most of us work. Both people.
Right.
Most of us are trying to figure it out.
Right.
And in my household, we both cook. We both work. We both do all of those normal adulting things.
Some of my most favorite moments have been me and Only cooking together, or cooking for each other, but like talking and helping each other.
You're hanging out. You're
like, just because you decided, like, like it'll be like my turn, but my quote unquote turn to cook. Right. But he'll be there helping me.
Yes.
With, you know what I mean?
Y'all enjoying quality time.
Right. And vice versa.
Yeah. So I don't know and maybe this is kind of veering away from necessarily being hard to be Black. I think this is also just hard to be human.
Well, but I think there's this like, I think because it's hard to be Black in America, there's this internal struggle of we have to be that much better to be equal. It's like it's a flawed vision.
Well, growing up, we've always in our community, we've always been like we got white people got a 400-year head start. And I believe in that, obviously, because you get free labor. So
it's more than it's more than a 400.
Of course.
But, I mean, let's just be honest.
Yeah. So I'm not saying that we aren't. What's the right word I want to use? I'm not delusional to the fact that we got like tripped and stumbled before we even got to the starting line.
But I think
to
also,
run the race.
Black people sometimes maybe forget that we're trash too. Do you know what I mean? Like we have our trash. You know what I'm saying?
There's the best and worst of all.
This outfit, which by the way, I'm about to wear the hell out of.
It's warm, ain't it?
It's very nice, except for right now in the 7th circle of hell. This is Walmart.
Okay.
I think this whole outfit was $10.
And it's funny, in the white community, nobody cares what brand that is.
Nobody gave a shit.
But see, in our community,
my mom saw this and she was like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're dressing up."
That ain't dressing up in our community.
But it's this impossible standard. Yeah. It's first of all, it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
Because none of these clothes are of quality. Let's just be honest.
Yeah. Regardless if it says
if we were having this conversation 30 years ago, I might be like, you know what? There's some quality.
There was real textile mills and things like that. Now it's all mass produced.
What's it called?
It's made in China.
It's called what's that word?
What, mass produced?
The clothes. It's mass produced but it's the quality. It's related to the quality. It's throwaway. But that's not the right word.
Not
but
vintage. It's
meant to be. It's meant to last for a long
time. Yes.
And when the next season
they want you to buy
comes,
more.
Right? They want you to buy a whole new outfit for the next season and the next season and the next. And by the time it gets around to the same season,
that's supposed to be worn out.
This shit's worn out. Yeah. You need to buy new clothes. So the level of quality is not even where it was.
Tremendously,
right.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're spending $100 on a T-shirt that's really not worth $100.
And you're not going to wear the next time that's weather.
Right.
That season comes back around.
So it's this weird. I think that's what gets me sometimes. Like, I mean, not to throw shade on the Air Jordans, but
I love a good Air Jordan. But I'm trying to reel back.
It's one of those things where it's like, it almost seems like nice shoes are a requirement where they should just be an option. Right.
Because all you need is something to cover your feet while you walk on the ground.
Well, these shoes, like I am not paying more than $40 for a pair of shoes because I'm about to run these in the ground with my pickleball.
Right.
Gym, pickleball, walking. Most of these shoes don't last more than maybe 2 or 3 months. Yeah. I'm not paying $100 every 2 or 3 months for a pair of shoes.
But see, my shoes last longer, but that's also because I have like 50 of them. But but no, I guess, I don't know, because I've been talking to my brother-in-law about he's been teaching me a little bit about investing.
Okay. And I'm waiting for lesson 1.
I got you. And what I've been doing is I've did one. But he's basically saying, when I want to go buy some Jordans, F them J's and buy some stock. And that's been the first step that I'm doing.
I feel like we've been hinting at that the last couple of episodes, though. Like, don't ask for the Birkin bag. Ask for some property.
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, that's really...
It increases in value.
We're right now in the 7th circle of hell, but it's a very beautiful home.
Yeah.
This is an investment.
Yes. This appreciates in value.
Right.
You've never seen Baby Boy? Never mind.
I know Tyrese is in it.
Yeah.
Who can also have several seats. I think he's fixed himself, though.
I don't know. I don't pay him any attention. I just remember him crying on Instagram Live or something about, I want my baby back or some shit. I don't know. I don't even pay him no attention.
I think that was before he, like, his brain switched into, like, he's very hard on females. Anyway.
Either way.
Yeah.
But there's a scene in the movie with Ving, you know who Ving Rhames is, right?
The name sounds familiar.
Big ass black. He's the voice. We have the meats.
Oh, I love that commercial.
Yeah.
I'm better with faces.
You've seen him though, but you've seen any Mission Impossible? Any of the Mission Impossibles, Tom Cruise?
No.
You've never seen any of them. There's like 8 of them. Nope. He's the black guy in that movie also.
Okay.
But
Ving.
I think it's
Ving. Ving.
I don't know how it's spelled, but it's black folks. We're gonna
Rimes.
No, Ving Rhames. RHAYM.
I'll play Travis Scott for you, and you show me Ving Rhames.
All right, so he has it, but there's jewels all through that movie. So he references guns and butter.
And butter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that the jewels?
That's the tip. I'm going to explain what the tip is.
Gotcha. So
he basically says, you young, dumb motherfuckers don't know shit about shit. I'm paraphrasing what he said. So somebody's going, that ain't what he said. I know. But he basically said, y'all don't know shit. It was Tyrese and his best friend, played by Omar Gooding, Cuba Gooding, one of the Gooding brothers.
Okay.
Anyway, he basically says guns and butter. He said butter is all the shit that you buy that don't mean nothing. Cars, clothes, jewelry, shit that means nothing.
Yeah.
Guns is the shit that appreciates with value. Art, property, investment, stock.
Okay, pause for a second.
What?
I may be wrong, camera one.
Guns and butter don't mean the words that
I think you said guns for both of them.
Did I?
Or my brain did.
Oh,
which
sorry.
one is which?
Butter is the shit that doesn't.
Butter melts and goes away. It's a waste of time.
Yes,
gotcha.
It's nothing. Okay. It's stupid shit like
I was
shoes,
hoping that butter was
clothes.
going to be the one that you...
Not butter melt. Shut up.
But you know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Like food.
Yeah.
I was thinking food, butter.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the guns is the shit that appreciates with value.
Okay.
Art, investing, stocks, bonds, property, shit that increases with value. Yeah. And that movie came out maybe not 20 years ago, but it came out when I was in high school. I think it was in high school when it came out. But it's so many jewels in that movie. But that's prime example of sometimes...
Omar Gooding, was he the one that was in Smart Guy?
Yeah.
With Tia and Tamara's brother?
Yeah.
Tamara.
Tia and Tamara.
Tia and Tamara.
Yeah.
If you're from the undisclosed county and your name
Not
is
their
spelled that
little
way,
brother, though.
your name is Tamara.
You stupid. But not the younger brother, Taj.
Taj.
Not him. That's
Smart
not who I'm
guy.
referencing. But he's in. I think he's in.
He's sort of the dumb friend of Smart Guy's older brother.
Yeah, there you go.
Omar Gooding.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I love him.
Yeah,
He's
I just
funny.
always get him and Cuba mixed up. Cuba.
They're like not even close in age.
I just get their names mixed up. I know visually there's the
Cuba Gooding.
Cuba is the
Jr.
one that was in that got the Oscar for when he played the Marine the sailor, the first first naval diver.
Show me the money.
Yeah, he played in
It's
Jerry
Cuba
Maguire.
Gooding Jr.
Yes. There you go.
Also, he did a movie with Beyonce.
Yeah.
Fighting Temptations.
Is that a good movie? Or is it trash? I've never seen it.
Am I educating you on a black film?
It doesn't look like it would be a good movie.
Oh, it was so
It looked
good.
cheesy. So I just couldn't find myself.
Oh, it was
to watch.
good.
Oh, it was good? Okay.
Beyonce
cool.
did a good job in it. Yeah.
I don't think she's a good actress, but she's a terrible actress.
Well,
she's Beyonce in everything. She's not the character. She's Beyonce. She is a terrible actress. It's just the truth.
I don't think she's a terrible actress.
She's Beyonce.
I think that it's sort of like, okay, it's sort of like Jaleel White. Steve Urkel.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Nobody can see him as anything but Steve Urkel. And I think
fair.
It doesn't matter if he was the greatest the greatest actor that ever lived.
He's still Urkel.
He's still Steve Urkel because he's so ingrained in our hearts as Steve Urkel.
Yeah, because he was Steve Urkel for like 10
Stephon
years.
Urkel.
Yes, I feel you.
And I think Beyonce, even if she was the best actress that had ever lived, she's still going to suffer that she's Beyonce.
No, because even in Lion King, it's just her voice, and she's Beyonce. It's not Nala. That's Beyonce.
But she has a very distinctive
voice too. Yeah,
she doesn't have one of those voices that could go either way.
Very true. It's not standardized.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I was like, I don't know.
It's not standardized.
It's a very distinctive. She's
it's a very distinct voice, which helps her in the music industry,
but it doesn't help.
Not necessarily in the acting industry.
Maybe I guess she's just stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's like I'm Beyonce, but I'm also Beyonce.
Yeah, because I thought she did a great job in Dreamgirls.
She was all right,
but I mean, she was still.
Oh, what's that movie she played? Etta James. You don't know who Etta James is?
At Last.
Okay, I was about to say now. Come on now, walk with me.
Did you catch that attack? Camera 2. Did you catch that attack?
I can't see you on camera 2. I think she did a good job as that.
Cadillac Records.
There you go. Now I will say she did a good job in that role.
Educating him on black films.
Whatever. But I think she did good in Goldmember, Austin Powers.
Hey, Goldmember.
Yeah, she did good, but that was a very fun, bubbly character.
I'm Foxy Cleopatra.
Yeah, she did good.
And I'm a whole lot of woman.
I think she did a good job in that.
She did good on that.
That was fair.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we done
I
derailed so
loved
much.
Goldmember.
I don't even remember what the hell we was talking about.
Shooker. She kept calling him Shooker.
You're a hot mess. I don't remember her lines, but I remember she did a good job in that movie.
Oh, yeah. It was a good one. It's a good one.
You stupid.
But anyway, no, I was just going to say, like,
it's a little rough being black.
there seems to be, but it's weird because, like, correct me if I'm wrong, camera one, and resident black person. Like in the white community,
y'all aren't as hard on each other as we are.
We don't care.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, most people that I see throughout the day, I could not care less.
Yeah, when I see black people, I judge everybody.
But black people,
in my head,
like
not out loud.
It's like
I people watch though.
It's like, oh, she's too ghetto. Oh, girl, calm the fuck down. Is she wearing her bonnet? Do you know what I'm saying? And
we're hard on each other.
I could not care less.
But I think it's because we're so concerned about what our oppressors think of us.
Well, it is. It's both.
We care about what white people think.
Because
we care
I'm the
about
same
what black
way
people think.
when I see Madame LaQueer come out.
See,
I'm like, girl.
See, but you don't have to worry about criticism.
We are not
from the white community.
But it's also like a level of, you don't have to come in here on 3 claps and a snap. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we know you're gay.
But the difference is you're still white. So you don't have to worry about, and the white community doesn't really criticize their own community. They probably do. I don't know. I'm not white, so I don't know. Yeah. But it doesn't appear that white people criticize the white community.
Yeah.
The only time I really hear it is like, that person's white trash. But it's like visually obvious that they're your stereotype of what white trash is.
But it's not a judgy thing.
It's not?
It's like, they're white trash, whatever.
Yeah, see, we get...
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but we're getting criticized or critiqued by our community and the white community and every other community.
But you know what? Here's funny.
Okay. Because I think we're the only community that
sentence was supposed to say, here's what's funny.
Well, before you go.
Here's funny.
Before you go. But I think we're the only community that gets criticism from every other community, too. I don't really see people criticizing
Who's
the
criticizing
Asian community. Outside communities.
Old.
Huh?
Old white people.
I think other communities do, too, though. I don't know, because I'm not...
Like, if I saw homegirl with a bonnet, I'd be like, I would look to see if there was a tatter. Just so I could say, Michael, there's somebody here with a bonnet and it's tattered. But not because I thought less of her.
Yeah, but see, we get criticized by the Asian community.
Who doesn't get criticized by the Asian community?
Yeah.
Even the white folk get...
You think so?
No, even the white folk get critiqued by the Asian community.
Really?
Because we're dumb.
Well, we get it from all sides and our own internal criticism. So I think that's why we're so hard on ourselves.
But it's one of those things where it's like, I can't remember if it was chocolate swirl or macaroni and cheese, but one of the two of them, I remember them saying, their parent, mom, I believe, would say, don't you let these white people see that.
Yeah.
And and part of me, that stuck with me.
Yeah.
Because I think it's assumed criticism that's not actually happening.
Oh, bullshit.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's actually happening.
Criticism from white people?
Yeah.
Oh, of course it is.
Like, I think they're following you around the store.
Yeah.
But that's more like the
racists,
the Asian people.
Hurry up and buy.
Like, when the queers come in, the Asian people follow me too.
For real?
Oh, yeah.
What y'all gonna steal? A little pride and joy?
I think the Asian people think that we're like deviants. Like we're not just sexual deviants. We're also like just deviant.
On a broad spectrum?
Yeah. Deviant in every way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
I think that's more Asian and the Middle Eastern gas stations.
You might be right.
I think white people are like, I think people in general are so wrapped up in themselves.
Of course. Well,
but mostly white people.
Okay.
Like,
care to share?
Well, like, I think most white people could not care less.
On the grand scale of things, yeah.
Like
but
if you come in with a hole in your jogging pants, nobody cares.
we care.
I need to stop saying that nobody cares, even though it is word.
You're terrible.
But it's true. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And even if they care for half a second, it's half a second.
Yeah, but sometimes that half a second affects us.
How does it affect you though? If I judged you today, like, that hat's a mess. That hat's very nice. But that hat's a mess. How would that affect you?
It's on a bigger scale. Like, for example, it's still happening today, but not as often. Like just going to get bank loans. Judgment affects a lot of what white people's judgment affects a lot of what we're able or not able to do on the grand scale. Now, obviously, like you said, if I walk in Walmart with a hole inside of my knee, nobody gives a damn. But judgment can affect me if I go in to get a loan.
Do you think bank loans are better now because you can apply for them online? Is there any improvement?
I think that helps if you don't have a distinctive name. Like my name is very standardized, so I'm good.
I like the names though. White people have crazy names now.
Like what?
Like Headphonia.
You stupid.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
black folks do too. Hell, Pharrell's son is named Rocket Man or Rocket Boy.
Oh, that's cute though.
Not when you become a 45-year-old man. What up, Rocket Boy? That's what I'm gonna call this episode. What up, Rocket Boy?
Pharrell doesn't age, so his kid probably won't age either. Have you seen that where it's like 1993?
He looks exactly.
And he looks exactly the same.
Yeah, black folks don't crack. Black don't crack. We age wonderfully.
I don't know.
Most of us.
Here's what I'll say.
What's up?
White people, on average, we're not aging very well.
Nah,
we're aging semi-okay. Black people, you either don't age or you age
hard,
rough.
But when it's the rough, it's usually from outside forces, not normal forces.
Rough,
yes. You know who
but
ages?
You know who else ages crazy?
Who?
Asian people.
They do. They look young for a long time, and then they just get old looking,
like overnight.
Yeah. It's a weird thing.
I just saw you.
You look 19, now you look 90.
Correct.
We are so offensive.
Fell out. But I think white people, it's sort of this like we all age similarly.
Yeah.
So we all look.
I was out to dinner yesterday. It was very standard ass dinner. I'm not gonna knock them.
Now Bumpkin age is different.
Yeah. But it was
they have a hard
the guy
life.
I told you keeps bugging the shit out of me. I worked for him one time, and now he's been texting, and he hits me on the FaceTime. I finally answer. I can't say his name, obviously, but so I finally answer, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm out to eat on a date," and she says, "Hey." I hang up. She says, "How old is he?" I say, "He's the same age as me." She said, "No, the hell he's not. He looks so old."
What is it?
What? White people age like milk, boy. I swear to God. He's our age. He looks like he's about 50 because he's got the long scraggly. He's white too, but he's got the long scraggle. He looks like a hillbilly.
Oh, sorry. I guess that phrase won't fit.
What phrase?
No, the one for one for somebody else.
You gonna say it?
Not me.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, I can't say that right now. I'm trying not to use that word on this podcast.
There you go.
At least on the podcast.
That one right there. I thought that's what you were going to say.
No, he's white. But yeah, he looks old as hell.
Well, but I think some of that aging, like when I trim my beard up and it looks nice, several people have been like, you look 12.
Yeah.
But when it starts to grow out and it gets scraggly, all of a sudden I'm 50.
You know another thing that makes people makes men look less old is hairlines. If you have a decent hairline, you look younger. If you have a kind of a busted hairline, it makes you look old. I'm just being honest.
How busted is mine?
Oh, this is fine.
Mine's back here in the back. She's running back
it's hiding.
Here.
Yeah, yours is going forward. See, my corners are starting to run away.
Well, but you know what's funny? My dad, like, I grew up with 2 cowlicks right here on both sides.
I got one.
And so where my dad's is like going back, but mine, for whatever reason, mine's starting.
They say you get your hairline from your mom or mom's side. I don't know how true that is.
Oh,
That's what I've heard.
See, everybody in my mom's side has full head of hair.
Oh, okay.
Full head of hair. My grandpa had thick full head of hair. I don't have that.
See, my uncle, the one I look like,
Uh-huh.
I always give him shit. I say he's Windows. What do I say? He's Windows 2000. I'm Windows XP. The new and improved version. He's a handsome man. He's fly. My uncle's the shit.
Uh-huh.
But I always give him shit. But his hairline, if it's gonna come from my mom's side, I'm okay. It's gonna be a little thin in the corners, like it's thinning now.
Mm.
But I'm gonna still have a head full of hair. It's gonna be salt and peppery, which is fine.
There you go.
Now, if it's like my pops, I'm gonna be one bald son of a bitch.
I don't think I'd be a good bald person because I got the bump.
Yeah,
back
I
here.
got a funny shape, and my scalp is super white because I've always had hair. Growing up, I've had braids and all that shit, or an afro.
Something.
So I've never really had sun exposure to my scalp, except for like once.
Only looks good either way.
But he has an even scalp complexion and
it's
face
nice.
complexion. Yeah, it's all one tone.
Yeah, he's very fortunate.
Yes.
Yeah. Hair, no hair. Good to go.
And he can actually shave his head, even though and it's not because he's balding.
Right.
So that's also
it's not out of desperation.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm holding on.
I will say this though. If mine gets to the point where it's just a hole, I'm not doing the monk.
You're not gonna do the horseshoe?
Mm-mm.
No horseshoe. Just shave it off.
No,
I'll shave it off for you
my entire life.
You what?
My uncle, I guess uncle-in-law. I know that's not a real thing, but he's not like blood.
He's married
uncle
to your
by
aunt.
marriage.
Okay.
He did the horseshoe for the longest time, and I was like,
y'all also do the comb over. I hate that shit.
My dad's doing the comb.
I don't know what the point is. It's not thick enough to cover up anything. It's always willowy.
It's hard.
It'd be blowing in the wind. You know what I'm saying?
He does a good job with his though.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, because you didn't notice it.
I don't really look at dude's hair.
It's a comb over.
Well, him. He's taller than me.
Next time you see him,
I can't. He's taller than me.
I mean, it's a comb over from the word go.
He's stupid. You gotta get the fuck out of here, man. I don't think they might turn this shit off like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, wait. We haven't gotten any emails. Nosey with good intentions at gmail.com.
We've gotten some comments on the IG, though.
Tell us about it. We can respond right here.
Let's do it on the next episode.
Okay. Our Instagram, Nosey with good intentions. TikTok.
Okay.
That's where Michael's thirst traps are.
Y'all better start looking at the videos.
TikTok is Nosey with good intentions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The good derail, Nosey good.
I like to try to save Twitter for the end. Nosey good. She didn't get the full words. Our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Come and see us.
Yeah.
Especially today. Foxy Cleopatra. NoseyWithGoodIntentions.com.
Yes, sir.
.com.
.com.
We'll have a website one day.
I thought
Probably
about it,
not.
but no, we don't have anything to put on it besides what we're already
We don't have a
putting up.
menu.
We don't have no merch.
One day, we need to just make merch for us.
Just different ones and keep wearing it, and eventually somebody
regular
will
and proud.
Yeah.
We've got to do the hoodie.
Yeah, I do want to do a hoodie.
We've got to do the hoodie.
Especially now that it's hoodie season.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I need it to be a large, though. The medium
It
fits.
hugs you.
Only called it my baby cap. My baby cap coat.
You're a mess. You don't like it to hug your curvatures. It accentuates.
No, he called it my baby cap coat.
Yo, speaking of that, and then we're going to get the hell out of here. I'm down below. I'm 193.
Nice.
I don't know if I like it. It feels weird. I haven't been under 200 in probably like a good, since before my son was born. And he's 7.
I got under 200 in December last year.
Oh, good shit.
And then I started doing the weightlifting.
Okay.
And I've been
But see,
200 plus
I think
since.
what's helping me is a little bit of the change in my diet because I've been drinking less.
Yeah.
I'm not abstaining, but I'm doing less.
Current whole episode.
Yeah. The walking we've been doing at work.
Oh.
I've been increasing I do more cardio at the gym.
Uh-huh.
I think it's been helping.
Good.
Because even I know you say I don't have a gut, but it's not ripped. I don't have a visible six pack, and it's tightening up. Also the planks I've been doing planks like religiously. But anyway, let's get the hell out of here while you throw shade with your eyes. Thank you for listening to our nosy nonsense.
See you next time.